Okay. Alright, we're empty right now. We're getting ready. Check. Okay. Gosh. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Right here. Alright. Everything is ready. At the very least, it should be ready. Alright. So what? Cool. I'm gonna go take another look at see what we do. See what that is the question. Should I? Hold on. Let's see what moves. Let's see. I mean, Fallen Puff has not done me wrong yet. I don't think I have this. I don't know. It has Terror Blast and it has Sucker Punch too. That's kind of crazy. I didn't even realize it has Sucker Punch. It's not a physical attacker. Like, well, 80 base attack isn't that bad, but like just into the modern meta is kind of getting too hot. 5.5 minutes. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, could better. It's only 5. Only like 5%, so like 5 extra base power. So, Fickle Meteor. Yeah, I guess it really is this Fickle Beam. Hydro Pump is pretty good. Well, what do they have down here? It's usually kind of weird. Okay, Syrup Bomb is like not that bad, like speed control, but like it's kind of weird in my opinion. I just don't think it's that okay of a move. It does get solar beam, but that charge though, because I'm not running sun, that'll get me every time, every single time, bro. Oh man, so ass. This is why we run sun, guys. So, actually, sun is pretty good if we're being honest. We're being honest. I think sun would be pretty good right now. Terrain dance, pounce, magical leaf infestation, hyper beam, normal type move, grassy glide. Yeah. Not the best move pool right now. Energy ball could be pretty good. Energy ball is pretty good. Giga Drain is good too. But I don't know, man. There's one person. Hello. Let's see here. Okay, like ignore my random like panic. I'm like looking over moves right now. Let's see. Oh man, Hydrapple's really just kind of finicky with his move pool because like Pollen Puff is great. Okay, so like time to explain myself on why I ran Pollen Puff. Okay, so Hydrapple is very well. I wouldn't say very, but it's a pretty decent Pokemon in my opinion. I like it. I like it better than Amoonguss. That's for sure. I think like I'm running. They're all level 100 because that's how I do it in game. It's not the best, because I think because how EVs work and stuff like that. But level 50 it has like 57 speed, and I didn't have min speed. I didn't have min speed. Hydrapple. It's like 44 with min speed, no speed. But I didn't have that, and like, listen, I might be crazy. That's okay. But you just gotta see the vision, man. It's just better Amoonguss, really. Except there's no like spore or anything. There's no like spore or nothing like that or redirection. It's just, Pollen Puff. But Pollen Puff is not that bad. It's like 90 base power. And like you see it all the time with you see it all the time with Amoonguss. So but like when you actually like, have a special attack stat and like do damage, it's not too bad. Okay. Incineroar is looking pretty good. Yeah, Slitherwing, bro. Okay. I love Slitherwing, bro. It's like I think it's probably one of my favorite Paradox Pokemon, because like Roaring Moon is number one. But like I didn't really know where to fit Roaring Moon onto the team. And I wanted to run Hydrapple just because it's like it's a new Pokemon and like the Indigo Disc, so okay. Yeah, so Slitherwing, pretty good. This is like the EVs I run for it. Just max attack, 64. Yeah, 64 in defense and 192 in special defense. And I have like it's like AV too, because like I think Assault Vest Slitherwing is like the best way to run Slithering in my opinion, because it's like you have like choices, but they're not like really choices, because it's like choice band or choice scarf, and like Slithering just 81 speed is just like it's not slow, but it's not quick enough to keep up with like the main, you know, attackers that like are out there. AV is like really good on Slithering because like it's it it sounds silly, but it's my biggest like it helps me count. It's one of my secondary Flutterman counters if like Arch goes down, right? Because it like it's max attack. It really wants to be in Sun, like running in this like Sun teams to benefit, like kind of leech off of it a little bit. But like I'm running Terra Water for Water Rapid Strike Urshifu like already. Um Solvis is just a really good item on it. Uh Slithering also has a really good move pool. I don't know if anybody else has like kind of realized that, but like Slithering has like one of the best move pools in the game. Not in the game, but for its typing, like for like a bug type, it has a pretty good move pool. Like it gets access to Flare Blitz, U-turn, Wild Charge, High Horsepower, Earthquake. You know, it gets a lot of good moves. So I think it's a really good just like kind of like all around attacker, especially in Sun. Like Flare Blitz does a lot of damage. I did think about running Wild Charge for Rapid Strike Urshifu in particular, just because it was getting so annoying. But I decided against it, especially since Urshifu Stringle Strike is kind of coming up right now. But this isn't the team I ran at Charlotte. Hold on. Okay, here we go. It doesn't have all the moves and stuff, but this was the team I ran at Charlotte. I just switched out Crest for Giraffe, and but I mean everybody has all the same like moves and stuff like that. Like there's nothing really too different. Raging Bolt is really good too. I don't know why people are sleeping on it, but um yeah. Oh wow, we're 11 minutes into the stream. Anyway, I went to the Charlotte Regional Championships for Scarlet and Violet last weekend, and it was like super fun. It was super fun. Um, I didn't get like the results I wanted. I definitely think I could have done better, but it was like pretty good for like the most part. I went 4 or 5, so I didn't go positive, but I as there was a lot of matches that like I just didn't have like kind of a good answer for. Also, Chien Pao with Southern Wing, I thought about it for sure. I think Chien Pao definitely would be a good buddy for Southern Wing. I think, but like to be fair, Chien Pao with any physical attacker is kind of good. I think my biggest issue with Chien Pao was just it's kind of frail and like it's good in the back, but like sometimes it's hard to keep like depending on the matchup. It's hard to you don't want it to like get stuck in Trick Room if I said it right. But with Focus Sash, I think Chien Pao would be good with Southern Ring. It's a good like lead stuff or like in the back. Um, all right, but like my team wasn't too bad. Arch was really good, really helpful. Um, I'm running like a little bit of speed investment into Arch. So like Raging Ball, because with Raging Ball I'm running Electro Web. And like that came into play a couple of times like during my matches. It was like pretty cool like for me personally, because like I went going in, I didn't think Electro Web was gonna be that useful as like a secondary like speed control. But like booster energy, raging bolt, it does so much damage. Breloom is funny. Oh man, you see, I think that's one of my other things. Like Breloom is like, with especially besides Chien-Pao, hmm, I could see it. I could see it, like honestly. But like I think the biggest issue is like the one that shall not be named, the filthy mane. Oh man, like surprisingly, I didn't run into too much Flutter Mane during my matches. Like I ran into a couple, but like Flutter Mane wasn't really too bad, and like I had answers for it on the team, right? Um, Arch really loves to see Flutter Mane. Steel Dragon is just a really good typing, in my opinion. It makes a lot of your matchups like neutral. Like you don't have like too many matches where it's like you're really like bad, right? Um, I did run into some weird teams too. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion for your channel views. Essentially, the price is low. Any competitor to quality. Boo, boo. We don't fuck with bots, bro. I'm not buying viewers or whatever. That's kind of lame, bro. It's kind of lame. Ooh, I like that. Trick Room with loaded dice is really good. Honestly, all I'm saying is that they should be happy. They didn't bring back Ledian with Comet Punch. Sorry, man. I would have lost, but I would have lost going down with my favorite bug type. Ledian with Comet Punch, like Terra Normal, Punching Glove, with Chien-Pao on the field too. Get that defense drop. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Pretty good. Now, without loaded dice, you're definitely not gonna get the best rolls sometimes on like how many punches you'll get out. But I think it's funny. So I would definitely run that if Ledian was in the game. I was so sad too because I thought it was gonna come back in the Kitakami decks. It's kind of lame, man. It's kind of lame. But right now, but like yeah, honestly, Hydrabble was my big hard like trick room sweeper. Uh, Fickle Beam, Pollen Puff, Hydro Pump, Protect, and I like earlier before you joined. Oh, you're bold. Okay, yeah. I could. Okay, yeah. I like that. Spore is so good. Onto a fast Pokemon. Toedscruel. If only your ability did not make you Amoonguss, but frail. Oh man, Pollen Puff is surprisingly really good. Farigiraf hates going up against it. Like, I think the worst part is just like Farigiraf can go Terra Fairy, and this kind of shuts down Hydrapple. I thought about maybe running Throat Spray on Hydrapple since it gets Hyper Voice, but that's kind of like, I don't know. I don't really see myself using it too much. But Pollen Puff does some good, does is just good healing for like anything that's also in Trick Room. But yeah, I added Farigiraf after the tournament, just like running through some stuff, especially watching Wolf Glick like win. It was an experience to say the least. Because Farigiraf, I had thought about putting Farigiraf on a team before, but then I was kind of mad. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Terra Poison for Flutter. Yeah, because you don't Flutter main just kind of sucks, man. It's really good. Flutter main is really good, and like you gotta have like I always say like you gotta have like at least two answers for it on your team because you don't want to not have an answer or have like one answer, but then like it gets dealt with. Neutralizing gas Flutter main. Yeah, it turns off photosynthesis now. They did like a patch, so like photosynthesis, it doesn't matter. Like now, like you can't use photosynthesis like a booster energy or anything, because that's how people were getting away with Roaring Moon, and they stopped that for sure. Because Fluttermane was also getting away with it with like booster energy. It was oh so very annoying. Um, hold on, let me see if I have my match papers. I thought I did. Hold on 1 second. Transition. Oh wow, it's so cool. Okay, we're back. Okay, but yeah, this is a team. This is like an updated team, and like I'm gonna use this team for like the global challenge, like in game that's happening. But yeah, Incineroar, you know. Oh, Toadscroll. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Toadscroll ability is like gone in neutralizing gas. With neutralizing gas, I'd have to like test it out in game. But I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's like it doesn't. It turns off and with neutralizing gas because and hold up. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way, bro. I appreciate it. But I see the vision. I see the vision you're going for. Uh I don't know. It sounds pretty good. Papers, papers, papers. Okay. I am sorry. I had to organize my papers because I thought I had them organized, and I didn't. So now I look very silly. Okay. Yep. This should be it. Ta-da. Okay. It's Archaludon. Um, Archaludon is like really good in my opinion. Steel Dragon's just it's just a really good typing. You're immune, like you gain like an immunity to poison. A lot of your weaknesses are like neutral damage now, like fairy, dragon. Fire is also neutral now. Like your fire weakness to fire is really neutral. Um, like your only like big weaknesses are like fighting and ground, and like most of the time that's gonna be physical attackers anyway. And Arch has a really like base 135 defense. It's kind of silly. Oh, base 130 defense, physical defense is kind of silly. So like you can survive a lot, right? You're not gonna go down to like one hit KO. So that's like pretty good. So like Arch is like really good. It's decently fast, especially like you get like a or you get like if you're going up like you get somebody gets tailwind up, you put it in trick room is pretty good. Or you have like Raging Bolt with E-Web and like one speed drop or like two speed drops, really good, just really good. Like Arch is just a really good Pokemon. I'm running Substitute instead of like another like Dragon type move, which it has come to bite me in the past. But like setting up a sub is just so good, especially like setting up a sub in front of Rapid Strike Urshifu or like Ogerpon or Wellspring Ogerpon. It's just really good. Like setting up sub in front of like Ogerpon, like any of the Ogerpons, and well maybe not Hearthflame, but like setting up like in front of like Teal, Wellspring, or what is that? The rock type one. I never remember its name. Yeah, it's usually used on rain teams, and like I I didn't want to run a rain team mostly because like it doesn't synergize with Slitherwing or Raging Bolt very well. So I think you're thinking of grassy terrain, but like I thought about it, but like I didn't want to run like a full rain team, so I gave it Power Herb, and like Hydrapple really like takes care of most of my the ground typing issues. Cause like honestly, it's literally just Landorus. Like, it's not really like too much else going on. It's just It's just like Landorus incarnate, or it's just like either Landorus or the Urshifus. So like I don't really, it doesn't really bother me too much. But yeah, Arch is just really good. I'll be real. I thought about running air balloons just to be silly, just to be like a silly goober. It's like I couldn't get hit with ground moves, but like it's that's just me not being very serious, and that's not good. So, oh, another big thing, by the way, another big piece of like my team that I took to Charlotte is that I instead of running stamina, I ran Stalwart instead. So like Stalwart is really good because Amoonguss was like gaining back popularity leading up to the tournament. So having like an ability that prevents like redirection, because like Amoonguss would love to take the electro shot, right? But having like the ability to just be like to ignore that, still get the +1, get your damage off into whatever target you had, right? And then like you can still like target into another Pokemon or like deal with Amoonguss at some point. Like it's just really nice. Regenerator on Hydrapple, like okay, Hydrapple is just so good, dude. In my opinion, like in Trick Room, like unless it's like Torkoal or Amoonguss, which like even then like Amoonguss doesn't really bother it too much. Then like you really don't have too big of a problem like going on. It's really bulky, like 110 physical defense and like 80 base special defense. It's really not that bad. Strong 120 special attack and like 106 base HP. It's really a bulky Pokemon. It's like it's built for Trick Room, right? Pollen Puff does a lot of damage. It's good for healing, also in Trick Room. Um, it's just pretty solid. Hydro Pump is also like a big one for me that I use in to go against for like Landorus if I see it. Then I have Incineroar. Like there's no really need to explain Incineroar. It's just really good. It's a really good Pokemon. Slitherwing, we talked about this earlier, but like Slitherwing is just really good. Like great like move pool selections. Assault Vest is like really strong. Water Terra for Rapid Strike Urshifu because like getting crit, like guaranteed crit, is kind of silly. Loss of investment into attack, loss of investment into like special defensive bulk and physical defense. I probably should have put some like EVs into HP, but like it stays around for a pretty long time, and like it's not too bad, so I don't really particularly mind. I gave it an impish nature to boost his physical defense because 79 base defense, like it's not, well, I mean, it's kind of bad. It's not great, but I try to patch it up. Yeah, Hydrapple really is just an offensive Amoonguss, which I really like, and it walls Wellspring Ogerpon and Rapid Strike Urshifu so well, and like I could just kind of like pick a move, right? Like especially if the Terra's burned and Ogerpon and Wellspring Ogerpon can't like Terra away from the grass typing. Pollen Puff is like 90 base power. Pollen Puff is not a weak move. I don't know why. Like it always seems like a weak move because it's on Amoonguss all the time. So like it's a really good move. Raging Bolt is also really good. I'm running Grass Terra just in case like I don't have like a good like or if I'm not running Hydrapple or like something, or can't get rid of the Amoonguss quick enough. I have Grass Terra on Raging Bolt and Draco Meteor. I have 2 electric type moves because having one electric type move and that move being Thunderclap is kind of bad. Like you don't want that, right? So Electro Web is really good just for like secondary speed control for Arch or Slitherwing. And Thunderclap is just a really good move. Draco Meteor is really strong. I do think that the double special attack drop is kind of crazy. It can set you up for a really hard time. You can it gets dicey every now and again, but it's not too bad. But Draco Meteor is just like a good like one shot option, and then like switch out, and then I could just bring it back in whenever. Of course, like you gotta run Protect. Protect is just one of the best moves competitively ever. You know, if it's there, if it's available, put on your Pokemon, you just put a Protect out there. As for stats, really wanted to get that special. Like I wanted to do damage with Raging Bolt. It's like 125 base HP. It's really good. I just split up the bulk a little bit. 91 base defense and 89 base special defense. It's pretty solid. It's kind of slow though, so like Trick Room was really like this best option. And for Farigiraf, this wasn't on the original team. I originally had Cresselia because Cresselia just was really, I wanted something bulkier. Yeah, and like I ran for Cresselia, I ran max HP. 128 and then 128 for it's like it's that I had Fairy Terra just because, you know, Fairy Terra is really good. I gave it a Mental Herb because Mental Herb is just really good for Trick Room users, right? But yeah, it wasn't like super offensive, like, you know, but it did enough damage where I could like kind of be okay if it didn't, you know, if it, you know, it got like, you know, if it was like by itself or if I already burned a Terra on it, like it does enough damage. Like it's not weak. has Trick Room, and then it's just Protect. Yeah, it's really not that bad. I ran a modest nature on it. And like 85 base speed is not that slow. I don't know why everybody. Well, I take it back. I know why everybody runs a really slow Cresselia, but I don't know, man. It's just not that slow. 85 base speed is not that slow. But yeah, that's what I ran for my Cresselia at the time. It wasn't hard. So yeah, it wasn't too bad, but I looking back, I should have put manual psychic terrain up there. I don't think it would have been the best decision, but I ran into a lot of like priority spam, you know, like Palchino and his Swords of Ruin were just a real big thorn in my side during the tournament, and even in like practice, I knew that was a team that was going to give me the most trouble. So like it was just kind of, yeah. But like I said, it was really good. The tournament went really well. It was it was a good learning experience for sure. It was my first regional and my first like Pokemon tournament ever. So it was pretty good. But like going 4-5, of course you want to do better. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why did you do that? You set up the sun for me. Okay, man. That's really bad. For him. Well, I take that back. It might not. You Terry. I can't talk. You Terry here. gotta start trusting my gut more. Cause like I really could just not have to deal with that. I'm sure I set myself up because if Cinnamon didn't use the arrow, that should have turned out. Do this encore into the Cinnamon. Cinnamon's so good. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, had to show off the power of Slitherwing, man. I'm trying to tell you, dude. Slitherwing is really good. Great move selections. Just, I think I really did good showing off Slitherwing over there because I think that was just probably the best one I had. Oh man, that was so good. Can't go wrong with this, man. Can't go wrong with this. But yeah, like continuing on about my time at Charlotte, it was pretty good. My first round match, I ran into a trainer named Sam Daniker. I think it was. Oh, please don't fail me now, RK9. I have it up here, I promise. Yeah, I lost to him, but he was really, really good. Okay, so like I'm not like And I think he went on to go into day 2, so that was pretty fun. But yeah, it was just like he had a really good team. Um, round one, like in like game one, he led Ndidi, and Reggie Drago. He was running a Reggie Drago team. Like I think it was like it was Reggie Drago, Crown, and Ndidi, right? So, I think I led Slitherwing first, right? I U-turn out, right? And Ndidi, it does like 75% to Ndidi. He switches out Drago, and I don't know, like the Dragon Energy. I think I did good by with putting all my stats in like special defense for Slitherwing because the Dragon Energy, I think it was still at full health, and like I think it was a roll maybe because like my Slitherwing had like 3 HP, but I don't, there was not really a comeback coming for that one, so I was kind of I was kind of lost. That's okay. Game 2 he led Crown and Ndidi. Oh no, he led Crown and Drago for game 2, and like he burned a terror on Ndidi because he and switched in Ndidi, and then it was game 2 that I found out that the full HP like Dragon Energy wasn't an Oko, right? It was like he burnt out my Trick Room turns really well. He like double protect, especially like after the beginning. But Fairy Terra kind of like cooked me. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I think I should have brought Arch. I think it was just would have been better. Um, I didn't have a good like answer in the crown other than Incineroar. So I had to bring Incineroar. I brought Cress for Trick Room because the team is pretty fast. But he just had he played really well. He was really cool. I think this was like his second regional. But yeah, he was really cool. He made it in day 2. He was like, I think they even showed his name on stream. He was really cool, right? So then I go into my round 2, and game 1, it was in DD and Rapid Strike Urshifu. So um in my Incineroar, it's just really good. I think I did pretty good with like my EVs and stuff like that. It survived with like 10 HP with the Intimidate, right? Um, and Booster Energy Electro Web one shot his Urshifu. I don't know if that was just like a high damage roll or what, but that surprised me because like E-Web is not that strong. Uh, it was his name was like Aaron Krymer, pretty good. He terastallized his Chien-Pao. Because he had a crown and wow, my bad. He had crown and Chien-Pao. Yeah, he had crown and Chien-Pao in the back. He burned the terror on Chien-Pao. I think he was looking for Oko, but it was only a 2-hit KO on Hydrapple. I don't remember what movie went on for. Cause like, listen, it was last weekend. You have to forgive me. Like, I'm not Wolf Glick. Like, I'm not gonna remember that well. I wasn't gonna remember that far away, and like, couldn't like record my matches or whatever. Um, plus he takes really good notes. Like, I don't know if you've like ever seen him like on stream, but he's like jotting down, bro. He's like really good. Um, game 2 for that round, he led Ndidi and Urshifu, right? He burned a terror on Ndidi, and I think the Electro Web was a roll. Oh, I think I missed a knockout because it was a roll for E-Web. He didn't like switch out his Chien-Pao though, which was kind of weird. I mean his Urshifu. out because it was so like that kind of was a little weird. I think my Incineroar also speed tied the Indeedee, which was kind of also kind of weird. I think they're running them a little bit quicker now. I don't know really, but I mean, I'm not really sure. Because like Indeedee is kind of slow in the first place, so I'm like not too surprised. But yeah, it was a I brought Cresselia, and I think it might have been like mandatory to bring Cress, but I wasn't really too sure because like I like the game kind of it didn't go that bad without her, but you know it's what it is. And I think Slytherin took like 25% after the Terra on expanding force, so the Terra was absolutely necessary. And I've had this I have this thing with like Slitherwing because I believe Slitherwing like it doesn't have to be a Terra Hog. It kind of wants to be a Terra Hog, right? It wants you to burn a Terra on it, so like you can like force yourself to like kind of use it and like burn it on the Slitherwing, and then like you have it for the rest of the game, so it can get rid of out of that bug fighting type, right? Typing. But like I said, it's a want and not a need. Like Hydrapple kind of needs the Terra, but doesn't really want it, right? And I mean I also think that it depends on the type of like matchup you're going up against. Cause like does Slytherin need the Terra sometimes? Yes, it does. Like in this match, I think it was like game 2. Like I didn't have to burn a Terra. I didn't have to, but I kind of messed up. Like um and like he was able to stall out Trick Room, and then it's kind of over from there, right? But like Slytherin wants you to burn the Terra on it, so then you can like be forced to have to you know kind of play without your Terra anymore, especially like if you get knocked out or you know what, right? You just kind of like you just kind of lose the game that way. You burn your Terra early, and like now, like the Pokemon, like now Slytherin is like gone, and like you had a Pokemon in the back that might have needed this Terra a little bit more late for the late game, and now it's gone. So Slytherin has a weird thing going on where it kind of wants it but doesn't really need it. Like in most of the meta threats that are like in the like the top 12, like for like when you watch like the regional stream or you look online, like Fluttermane, yeah, you kind of need a Terra because if it goes for Moonblast, it's kind of annoying and you don't want to deal with that, right? Um, you don't want to deal with like Moonblast, but Dazzling Gleam, Slytherin can take a Dazzling Gleam. It doesn't need to burn a Terra for that. But you gotta know, but you can never be too sure. So like you kind of want to burn a Terra, but like you could just as easily like switch out into like Arch or something. And Arch will like take the Dazzling Gleam a lot better, especially if it's like booster energy speed. You don't really have to worry about it too much. Um there are definitely members of the team that want the Terra a little bit more. I think one of the main ones, and I already mentioned this, but like just one of the main ones that wants to burn the Terra, that needs to burn the Terra is Hydrapple. Like if you bring it to the game, you kind of need to because Grass Dragon is not the best typing, right? And even during the tournament though, like it's kind of weird because during the tournament I didn't really bring Hydrapple to like any of my games. I brought him to a couple, but like I didn't really like have to bring it too much. There weren't really like too many like needs for it. I think it could have gone well. I think I should have brought it more in the back specifically for Wellspring, Ogerpon, and Farigiraf. But I didn't run into too many Farigiraf on the field, but I did run into a lot of like Wellspring, Ogerpon, and water like Rapid Strike Urshifu. And Slitherwing and not Slitherwing, Hydrapple is such a wall to both of those Pokemon. Like it completely walls them out. Like especially if it's like choice locked into like Surging Strikes. You're like it's kind of cooked, bro. You're kind of cooked. So you don't really like need to burn the Terra if you don't have to. I think it's mostly like, you know, if the opportunity arises to like use a Terra, then like, you know, use it in like moderation. But you don't really have to. Like Slitherwing is like really good into like it takes it doesn't well like not well you might want to burn a Terra in front of Entei. Entei was really annoying. But like I said, my team has some flaws. It was because like my team was really, really, really weak to Palchinio and his Swords of Ruin, bro. Plus like Ogerpon, like hopping along. Because Chien-Pao, it was basically just priority spam. And like E speed, Sucker Punch, you know, just there's a whole bunch of priority moves and they do a lot of damage, right? So like, and Slytherin doesn't have the best physical defense in the first place, right? So you're kind of like fighting tooth and nail. But like the issue is like 2 out of the 3 main Pokemon you're going to be bringing to the battle, which is like Entei and Chien-Pao, Slitherwing has a really good matchup into. So you have to bring Slitherwing for like those, or maybe not so much Entei, but it has a high horsepower to help deal with it. And like if you knock off Entei's assault vest, like Hydrapple can like low key pick that up like in Trick Room. Well, but yeah, she like, but then like Dragonite was like the other like really big problem, right? But like but again in Trick Room, like unless if you're like if especially like choice band, like if you're locked into like E speed, you can't hit Outrage. So guess what? I can just like Fickle Beam and like you know I can like at least get the 2-hit knockout, right? But yeah, I ran into a lot of problems. I did well. Let's like go into like the later rounds, but my like round 2, cause like oh yeah, cause like round 2, I went to game 3, but I did like eventually like win. He led Tornadus and Crown, and I think leading Tornadus wasn't the best option. Um, he because he terrestrialized Tornadus and he used protect on Crown, and he's like I think he did a manual switch on Crown, right? Um, oh man, I think having my own form of priority and Raging Bolt and like Crest, I think both of them being super bulky was like a big help too because I could have definitely lost a couple of times like if I didn't like you know get a good like I didn't get a good survival. Um, I know I should have checked, but I needed to check, but I didn't check whether what HP range that Instant proc the Figgy Berry because I'm running Figgy Berry on my Instant. It's because like Citrus Berry is good, but like I don't know, Figgy Berry is kind of it heals more, but you gotta get a little bit lower. And depending on how much attack investment they put into their Urshifu, it can survive like it can survive with the Figgy Berry proc. With the Figgy Berry proc, it can survive one Surging Strikes attack. It just you know it just depends on like the damage rolls and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I think bringing Torn, it didn't have a really good offensive option. And I think that might have like kind of cost him the game a little bit. But it was a fun match. I won that, but I won round 2. Blah. And that felt pretty good. Oh man, round 3. Round 3 was really good. It was really fun. It was against a player called Evan Wilcher. I did lose that round, but it was really good. It was really fun. But yeah. I might see. Hold on 1 second. See, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We're back in this bitch. Let's go. Oh man, round 3 was really good. Round 3 was pretty fun. Hold on, let's see if we can get another game in. Let's see. I'll tell you what, man. Evan Wilcher, that was my round 3 match. Yeah, he was pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like sat down and like started talking. Pretty chill. game. Wow, he really just left the game because I knocked out Rillaboom. Like you could still do damage, buddy. I definitely think it was worth playing out. Like, I mean, I guess he didn't really have a good answer on the Hydrapple. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. This just goes to show the team isn't that bad. Trying to tell people. Yeah. Anyway, um, he burned a Terror on Fluttermane, and it like I got like the fake out read because like I kind of got the read because I know he wanted to go for damage because he was telling me that he had a bit of a hard time in the earlier rounds with his team sheet and stuff. So and he brought Fluttermane and Hisuian Goodra. Like I kind of figured he wanted to go for big damage, right? So um I brought Arch for the Fluttermane because Arch just like Steel Dragon is just so good, dude. And I think that match really showcased it a little bit. But yeah, I get the fake out. I think a U-turn. But he got to set up his Goodra, right? And I burned the Terra on Arch because this Arch is really really bulky. But I think he had Wild Raging Bolt on his team, so it was that. But he had but like even then, I still got the knockouts on the rest of his team. But he had Walking Wake in the back. Well, no, I don't really remember all the four he brought, but I know I think he got the knockout onto Arch from Wake. It was really hard. But like even though I knocked out all the Pokemon around him, Hisuian Goodra just kind of swept because it had shell armor, right? And like it took my brain like to like game 2 to like kind of like make that work, right? Um, yeah, because game 2 he led Goodra, Hisuian Goodra, and Walking Wake, right? He brought Wellspring Ogerpon this time around. So I had Slitherwing. I brought Slitherwing to this game again, or no, I think I brought Slitherwing to this game for the first time, right? So I had Slitherwing ready to take on the Hisuian Goodra, but he did an immediate switch out, which was smart for him. He was smart for making that move. He got Hisuian Goodra out of there immediately. Um, and I think he terrestrialized the Wellspring Ogerpon. Um, and he kind of forced Slitherwing to switch out. So that was like another big piece because like Slitherwing lasted because like I don't think I brought Slitherwing back out until like the end game. But the Walking Wake needed a double up. It was just really strong. I think I should have brought Raging Bolt for this game too. I think it would have been better for Hisuian Goodra, but I think he said he ran like max HP or almost max HP and max special defense to cover that. It was just a bit rough. But he didn't get an OHKO after the Intimidate for Archaludon because he tried to double up into Arch. But he had Gouging Fire. That's who it was, Gouging Fire. And his Stone Edges were hitting. That game. So like I kind of messed me up too. But yeah, he had a really good game. He had a really good game plan. He was really good. He was a really good player. Man, it was so fun playing with him. and like we hung out like kind of like through the rest of day 1 and day 2, and we even like hung out some on day 2. Like I got his Discord and everything, and like we talk about team building and stuff like that. And like yeah, he was really cool. It was really nice to meet him, and like I found somebody like to help team build and like kind of like talk some sense into me and like be like, hey, don't do this because my the Farigiraf I'm running now, I was gonna put weakness policy on it, and not the best idea really because it's really inconsistent, and he was very right about that. He definitely mentioned that because it was like weakness policy just is inconsistent and it doesn't really do too much like afterwards. Like, but you gotta get hit. You gotta get hit with a super effective move to make it work. And my biggest issue with Farigiraf is it wasn't that bulky in the first place. And then I wanted to put like a weak, like weakness policy up there, and like it's bulky enough to like take a hit, but like you just don't want it to take that hit or like get doubled up on. So, and like even then, if it gets doubled up on without a super effective move, you're still not doing too much. And throw spray, like Wolf Glick, like he really showed off like the throat spray like tech. Okay, I've stalled long enough. It's time. They're like the Charlotte regionals, regional for this weekend, last weekend. I mean, it was the largest tournament ever in the history of Pokemon VGC, right? It was like for like Masters alone, it was like 800 and like 800 plus players, right? Um, it was a lot of fucking people. It was a lot of people there. So you had a lot of big names there too. I saw a lot of them, right? I got to talk to like Zachary Thornburg. He was really cool. Um, I just got to talk to a lot of cool people, like Zachary. I saw like Justin Tang, Joseph Vigarte, um, and Wolf Glick. I saw him there too. And oh man, this is really bad. Okay, so I don't know why I'm putting this out here for like permanent, you know, findings. Um, I got to like see him and like be like, hey, what's up? How's it going? And I was talking with and like Evan saw him. He wanted to get a picture with him, and like I like for me like especially with like Pokemon like autographs, like just in general like autographs have never really been like a super huge thing for me. Like writing like just writing on a piece of paper like I'm like that's cool. I like it. I can like appreciate it, but like it's not really just like a super huge thing for me. And like with Pokemon like or like a video game like for me like if I'm playing the same video game as you like a autograph for me is like getting like a good like battle in or like getting a good match in. Like if I'm playing like Smash like can you play like a just a best of one? It's just like regular three stock, something like that, But like with Pokemon, it's a bit of a longer, more methodical game. I feel like it's easier to say when you're playing something like a fighting game like Smash, because you can just get washed like really easy. Like you don't have to like, sit there for like almost 15 to 20 minutes, thinking and like using brain power and this was like day 1 too, so like it wasn't like it was day 2 or anything. Like he had a break, or it was less rounds. He got a chance to rest. It was just day 1. It was just day 1. So I walk up there. I ask him, like, hey, how's it going? Like, so I was like, cause like, he asked, we were laughing because he was talking to him. He's like, he didn't. He was like, he was talking to Evan. He's, he's just like making it sound, like, he's want to do something crazy. I was like, and he was, we were laughing, like it was funny, giggling, well not giggling, but just chuckling it off. Um, I was like, yeah, my request might be a bit worse, because it's a little more outrageous, I guess. And like I, of course, like a fucking idiot, asked him like, "Hey, do you want to like get like one battle in or something like that? I just want to see, for me that's like a good autograph. I want to like see what's in his mind. I want to like see his notes, like something like that, and like that's like good enough for me, right?" But and like of course he's like, "Nah, like no, like that's not like gonna happen." And he didn't say it like that, of course. Like he was very polite about it. He explained why. He's very polite. Just being a good person. Like he didn't like say it like that, but like that was just kind of like just it like looking back, like it was like honestly, like I get it. It's like kind of selfish, and like to be fair, like during like that like whole thing going on, because it was like this happened like during like round like 5 or 6 or something like that. And like I'm like getting my because like I was tired, but like I'm getting like my second wind, right? And like I'm like, okay, I got some energy to go back and like continue the battle, right? But then like not everybody's like getting their second wind right now, right? And like I was like, yeah, I got energy to like do this, keep going. And I asked him foolishly, and he was just kind of like, no, it's just a long day, and a lot of battling going on. It's just you don't want to, you just get tired. I was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So, like, it was like, it's like it was kind of rude, and like, well, it might not have been necessarily rude. I didn't like ask, I didn't like demand a battle from him or whatever. But like, it was just kind of like it's kind of like selfish and like I inconsiderate, you know what I mean? Like these guys, like they're playing like, and like Wolf is like he's like sponsored like by like Beast Coast, he's playing for real money, getting monetary gains, bro. Like he's like one of the best people in the fucking world in the history of the game. So like it wasn't the smartest move ever to ask him like, hey, can I get a battle, bro? It was kind of bad. So yeah, it wasn't my best showing for sure. Man, that was not a smart move. It was very embarrassing. I know he said in like his interview or like one of his interview for like day one, he was like, yeah, I want to go to Orlando, probably go to NSC. I was like, fuck. I was like, damn, dude. Please don't go to. I was like, please don't go to Orlando, like, cause I'm, after like the whole event and like this is not like I'm like it's coming in parts. Like I'm really sorry for like the terrible storytelling. Like I'm definitely not Wolf Glick when it comes to storytelling. It's kind of like random in chunks, but after the tournament and everything, like I was feeling pretty good. I want to go to NAIC regardless, right? But in the case that I do really, really good at Orlando, I definitely want to go to now, if it's considered men's speed, that might but hoping that is fine. I get a crit knockoff right now, that might look that good. I think it's oh wow. Okay, yeah. Why did he get knocked out anyway? That's good knowledge though. Hey, I'm faster than Arch outside of Trick Room. I'll take that. Yeah, I'm gonna yeah, because oh man, I lost that one. Yeah, it was a good game though. I think I definitely could have played this one better. Yeah, definitely could have played this one a little bit better. I think I needed to leave Slitherwing at home. I think I should have left Slitherwing at home. I think the biggest issue was Incineroar, but it only had Darkest Lariat, so I don't think it was really going to be too much of a threat. Yeah, I should have left it at home. Here, Miracle Seed 2, yeah. I think it could have survived them though. Hold on, dude. Oh, dude, listen, don't make fun of me. But I just found out there's a damage calculator, bro. This shit looks kind of confusing a little bit though. I'm not too mad. But yeah, I just found out about that. It's kind of cool. I definitely should have been using it more for before the tournament, but I just found out, so don't be too mad. You guys can talk if you want. You don't have to be quiet. But continuing on with the rounds though. Round 4 was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. It was a win against this guy named William Crayer. He had I think he had he had a Chien-Pao Dragonite. Well, not Chien. It was a Chien-Pao Entei. Yeah, it was a Chien-Pao Entei lead. So it was like half of Palchinio and his Swords of Ruin, right? So, game 1 was kind of weird. He led Farigiraf and Wellspring, which was really passive, a really passive lead. I wasn't too mad on it, but I think he switched out Farigiraf for Entei. I like in knockoff did like 50% to Entei, so it wasn't too bulky, which I wasn't mad about. But yeah, my Incineroar does a lot of damage, just max attack too. My is like the Wellspring Ogerpon did burn the Terra. But my Incineroar survives with survives the Ivy Cudgel with the Intimidate. But he did have Entei as like an in-game sweeper. He saved it pretty well. But he kept oh, what happened? I don't remember which one he was targeting. I think he was targeting either my Arch or my Bolt. And I think he was trying to call like a Incineroar switch in. But I did make a really bad play like round 3. Oh well, round 4. I kind of made a bad play. It kind of cooked me for game 1. But like getting two electro webs, it made sure that Bolt could outspeed Wellspring though, which was pretty good. But Priority Chip was kind of got the win for them in the end, I think. So that was really hard. Game 2, it was a Wellspring and Entei lead, right? He terrored the Wellspring again, and this time I think it might have been a damage roll for the first one, because he got the knockout on Ensign in the game 2, but he had Chien Pao in the back. But his Chien Pao was Life Orb, which is like, it was really, really strong. But Arch is just a defensive tank, bro. Like 135 base physical defense is 130. 135. 130 base physical defense. Still obscene physical defense. So my Arch tanked the hit with like 25% left from Chien Pao in the back. Whew. Well, it had like 25% HP of his HP left, which was really important because like Arch is just so tanky, dude. It's just so tanky. Bolt, Raging Bolt, I'll sped the Farigiraf, I think. But he had the same for both games, which I wound up winning game 2 thanks to that Arch survival. I think it was really good. I think it was really important. He for game 3 he led Wellspring and Entei again. I think I at first I thought he might have switched up the back 2, but he didn't. I think he led the same 4. Yeah, he had a Farigiraf and Chien Pao in the back, but Stalwart kind of clutched the game for me because I think he used like Follow Me or something. But Stalwart on Archaludon is just so good. It's like the redirect, like dealing with redirection is just non-existent anymore. I can just target whoever I want. I don't have to worry about that nonsense. Now game 5. Oh, let me tell you. Okay. So game 5, I went against this player called Anders Nordstrom. Really strong. Anders Nordstrom, I think. I think I'm reading his name wrong. My bad, bro. If you ask, like, I doubt it. I don't have that many followers. But if he ever finds this VOD, like, finds like this stream, listen, bro, it wasn't on purpose. My bad. He for like round 5, he ran a very okay. I might just watch a game just to see what people are bringing. Don't judge me. I want to talk about this round 5. I don't want to play while I talk about this round 5. Really weird. Oh, dude, it's so annoying. Okay, so oh man. Chien Pao, Entei, yeah, I think he has Ensign, Isidore, Watermaid, I think he had like Ogerpon too. And he was running Iron Thorn of all Pokemon. Isn't a real Pokemon, right? Like, we hear about it, we see it, but like, what is it actually like? Bugterra became missile. I don't joke about it before. Go, it's good. Listen, man. This Bugterra was so okay. They might joke about it, right? They might make fun of Iron Thorns. But if you don't have anything to actually do with it, it's kind of bad. It's kind of a little annoying to deal with. because it's scared. There's so many good partners. Okay, so game one, he had Iron Thorns and Safety. He had Innocent in the back and Flurman. It was really a pivot-based game, and like it kind of had to be like thinking about it. I should have figured that because I think it's back. Like, I had Innocent, right? I had high horsepower. I could have high horsepower into like Iron Thorns or Bug Terra. I could have cooked it right there. But I didn't know if Iron Thorns was going to be a support or a sweeper, right? Man, it kind of played both parts. Like game one was more of a like a gym supporter kind of thing going on. But the gameplay, his whole gameplay was based around it was like finding a good opportunity to get like hard, like pin it down until like he bugs him, and then like I foolishly brought Crest to game one because Crest was really not basically a follow, What was that 15? So we're not doing too bad, but yeah, it kind of played both roles. Like I brought Crest. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best move. I kind of brought a comfort pick. Because Crest it does a lot for me. It did a lot for me in practice. So just kind of bring it when I'm panicked and I don't really know what to do. But yeah, Crest wasn't the call that game. Oh man, Crest really wasn't a call. And then game two, he led Thorn to Entei again, right? But he had Instant in the back, right? He also had Main in the back. So this time I think he burned the Terra on Fluttermane instead. And I didn't have really any good pivot options. Incineroar was really key because Slithering is really good, but you really don't want you really just don't want to deal with Intimidate because without booster energy or photosynthesis boost or anything, Intimidate does a lot. Getting burnt does a lot. So Slithering kind of falls into that weird Roaring Moon kind of thing going on, where like you bring Sun or you run like Choice Band or something, like get the extra damage boost off. So like if you get intimidated, like the game's not like over. You have to switch out, right? Oh, by the way, can you guys still hear me? Like, am I coming through like clear enough? Because I don't want to like do you guys wrong. But yeah, that team was really weird, and like I didn't have a good, I didn't feel good after losing to that team, and I kind of brought that same energy over to my round 6, which okay, so going into round 6, I had like my game. I think what was it? I think it was my game 4 win. I had found because like I had said before, Pauchinio and like his Swords of Ruin, like that whole like prio spam thing. That was like my auto loss, right? It was like a really bad matchup for me. Like I didn't really have good answers for it because I didn't have a way to like block priority and like force them to play the game normally. So during that game, like literally like beamed into my head, like going into like that round, that game two, it, like beamed into my head, like God literally like stuck it into my brain. Don't bring Cress. Don't bring Cress. Don't bring Cresselia. It was Incineroar, Slitherwing, Arch, Raging Bolt. That was a four. That was a four that I needed to bring to like even make the matchup at least try to make it manageable, right? So going into this one, okay, thank you for letting me know. Okay, so going into this one, uh, oh man, I mean I was still pretty like bitter, or like not bitter, but I was kind of like peeved, like going in there because I lost. Like you lose to Iron Thorns of all things, and like it just you kind of get knocked a little off course. Um, but I went against that round six loss was against Jack Burnett. Like he played really good. Like no like shot at him or nothing. Because like he played really well. I just but yeah, like his this is just the team in general is just like really not a good team, and like I wasn't in the best headspace either. So like that definitely played a part. Because like when you get the team sheet and you see like your auto loss. It's just like it's really rough. Um, but game one he released Rillaboom and Dragonite, right? Uh, I think Dragonite uses like Stomping Tantrum. It's choice band and like this Dragonite is choice banded too, because like I think that team is like the items are like it's like Assault Vest on Entei, Choice Band on Dragonite, and then it's like the Wellspring Ogerpon, Choice Scarf Urshifu, and Focus Sash Chien-Pao. It's like pretty simple. And then you got like Fluttermane or something in the back or whatever. Just another really fast model, or like Torn. Just like, another like fast hard hitter. Whatever. Oh no, he had Rillaboom. So no, yeah, he had Rillaboom. So that was like his other lead. His sixth mon. Because Rillaboom was really good. But yeah, he led Rillaboom and Dragonite. Uh, Ensign survived a Stomping Tantrum, but it was like 10% HP, right? He had Wellspring Ogerpon in the back. Uh, man, let me tell you, Wellspring Ogerpon can be kind of annoying. To no one's surprise. Um, he had a Chien-Pao in the back too. I think I brought, I don't know why, but I brought Arch. I think I brought Incineroar. I usually bring Slitherwing. The Slitherwing just has like kind of an all arounder like matchup into like most of the meta right now with the move sets that I'm running. Um, and then I brought Cress like an idiot, so I shouldn't have done. Um, and I think I get a read into Wellspring, right? He has Pow in the back, and Chien-Pao just kind of deals with my team pretty pretty decently, especially with like Ice Spinner or Ice Crash or whatever. Um, but I I think like Electro Shot did like 60% into Dragonite, which was really important. Game two, but like with like how like hard the matchup really is. Um, Game two, he just went full aggression. He led like Chien-Pao, Dragonite. Just really, really strong lead to like. So it puts on like just a ton of offensive pressure right from the get go. So like that kind of like sealed the deal for me, low key. But he had Inte in the back too. I think he had Wellspring in the back too. He had Wellspring also in the back. And the good news is that like my EVs, like the good thing that I learned about this tournament is like the EVs aren't like bad, you know. Like I got good EV spreads, like, you know, my Raging Bolt survived the double up from Inte and Dragonite, which was like super important. Um I think Wellspring was saved. Wellspring was definitely saved for the in game. And Slithering, I think with the Terra, I think that, well, no, I don't think it. Yeah, it was a Terra. Never mind. Yeah, with the Terra, like the double up kind of got the KO on Slithering, so that was kind of tough. Um, but Arch was like left, but Arch like stood his ground pretty hard. Um, Man, it's just and like it just didn't go very well. Like that lead was just. I mean that team comp is just real was really tough, and like without a good way to like prevent priority spam and like set up Trick Room reliably, like because like even setting up Trick Room, it's like setting up Trick Room isn't like hard, super hard. Like and like setting it up is like really good for the team in general, but the main issue is like priority doesn't care about Trick Room. So like you have to kind of like figure that out first, right? Man. It's just not the easiest to deal with. But yeah, like over like that I lost to like Enders and Jack, like that kind of like sealed. I lost to Enders like sealed the deal, like where I was making the lead or not. I think this was a team. Don't ignore me. I know. I think I've seen Yeah, as you can see, I'm not very good at the game. But I try my best. Yeah, I'm not great. So like the 4 or 5 is saying something, I guess. But yeah, round 7 was pretty cool. Uh, it was a snow team. Game 1, he led Torn and Ninetales. So it wasn't passive, but it was more of a setup lead. Um, but he burned the Terror on Ninetales. Um, and went for the taunt on Archaludon, which I thought was kind of weird. I think it was mostly because I think he might have wanted to try to prevent like a sub from going up or something. Or maybe he was expecting the Cresselia switch in. Because then he went for a taunt on Cresselia, but my Cresselia has mental herb anyway. That was pretty cool. But he really tried to focus down Archaludon, which like made sense, but I don't think it was the right move in my opinion. He had Baxcalibur in the back. I really liked this round 7 match too because I'm because I knew like the run wasn't happening, like the day 2 run, like first regional win. Like I don't know why I went in there thinking like because like I mean, of course you want to like win the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like that's cool. Like you want to do that, right? But at the same time, I I don't know why I did that, bro. I don't know why I did that. That was very not smart of me. Um I think the biggest issue was I really should have brought like if I wanted to like even try, I should have brought a more meta team. But like I don't think my team was that bad. I think I played really bad. And but like this round 7, like once I realized it wasn't happening, I just kind of relaxed and like I didn't really feel the pressure, which I shouldn't have put that pressure on myself anyway. But I just like playing like relaxed, like just like I'm just playing another game against somebody like on the ladder or something. Like I got some really like great leads. I mean, great reads, and I made some great leads too, like the games. Uh, Definitely felt kind of bad like going towards the end because like I like the crits were just in my favor, bro. Like it like the game really like kind of loved me. Um, but yeah, game 1, he really focused on the Archaludon. I think he might have been trying to get like the at least get the taunt on Crest, but he wanted to make sure I couldn't set up for like the sub or anything because I don't think he had really anything good into my team. He did have Baxcalibur in the back, and he had Heatran in the back. So Heatran was a really interesting like lead to bring. I think it was a good option, but I think I played around it like really well too. But he was like super protective of like Baxcalibur, and like I think it makes sense too. Like it's kind of like his in-game sweeper. It was kind of like his sweeper because he was running the loaded dice set too. Um, he had icicle. He had like icicle spear, scale shot, dragon dance protect. That whole thing going on. Um, Really good. Like not a bad team, but I just think I played the game really well. Um, I won game 1, right? Game 2 he led Ninetales and Heatran, which is like not bad, but I think Archaladon was like a really problem Pokemon for like his team, just because like I don't think he had the best answers for it, and like Archaladon is just so tanky. Like you're not gonna get like a one hit KO on it anyway. So I think it was just a really problem Pokemon for him. Um, I think like midway through the game, like through game two, I was kind of in a weird position because like I think I have burn and protect, and like he didn't like make the read I was going for, and I didn't have any good switch ins. And I think that might have been his chance to bring back the game, but I think I made a pretty good read. I didn't like go for a double protect or anything like that. Um, I kind of just played it up to chance, like just in case he thought I was gonna switch, because like I think like that's what he was looking for too. Because like the first thing I thought I was like I gotta switch right now. I kind of gotta switch, but like I kind of just like holding it down, just like relaxing and being like, hey, let's just think about this for a second. It made a big difference. So like I'm glad I kind of like took a step back. He had Wellspring Ogerpon in the back. Um, so it wasn't too bad. So like I had an answer to Wellspring Ogerpon for sure. So like it wasn't too bad. I think like 43 HP was the HP threshold I needed to proc the Figgy Berry on my Incineroar. So like that was good knowledge too. Um, and I think game two, I think he didn't want me to like he didn't want to run into like a protect, so he tried to split up the damage, right? I think I think if he had doubled up into one of my mons, I think it would have turned the game around a little bit. I don't think I would have lost just because of like I think I had like a pretty solid like lead on him. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. But I think it definitely would have made it a little bit more risky to play the game. Would have put me on the back foot at least for like a turn or two. Um, but yeah, he split the damage a lot game two, and he burned a Terra on Wellspring Ogerpon, and it's got a lot of crits this game, man. Like I got a lot of crits in game two for sure. Because I got the crit onto Baxcalibur, which got the one hit knockout, with Flash Cannon, which was really like I think that literally sealed the game for him, and I felt kind of bad. And then I got the crit with Dazzling Gleam too on the Wellspring Overpawn. Yeah. It was not. I didn't like. I felt kind of bad because like the game just it didn't go anywhere for him. Like it just like the lead was really kind of tough, and just like Archaladon was just really strong into his team. Just steel typing is just really stupidly strong. Yeah, I felt kind of bad, but it's okay though. RNG was I wouldn't say it was key, but it was definitely a big factor in winning. Like by the time I got to round 8, I'll be real. By the time I got to round 8 and round 9, I kind of stopped writing notes. But round 8, it was the Palchinio and Swords of Ruin and the Swords of Ruin kind of like matchup lead. And like I think it was pretty clear on how that one was gonna go. So like that was like another like loss, like a 2-game loss. Like it wasn't. I wasn't really going anywhere with it. It was kind of okay, but I was okay with that. I kind of knew what was gonna happen, and like it was funny because I was talking about it. Like we were like, because like we're over there at the tables. Like we kind of know that we're not making it to day 2 or whatever. So like we're over there talking. I'm like, yeah, man. GM Pow, like GM Pow, Dragonite, Entei, cores, and shit like that, That's like really hard for my team. It's like an auto loss, and like I hate going up against it. Like I found a 4, I'm talking about it, and the guy like he's sitting across from me. He leans over, like I see him out of the corner of my eye, like leans over to talk to like the guy beside him, and like because the 4 of us were like talking, right? And I was like, and it was funny because like we was talking about it, and I like we were talking about it, and we were talking about like our teams and how the day's been going so far, and then like we switched team sheets, and like he has the exact team like I'm ranting about. I'm like, son of a bitch, and like he was, and like we got a good laugh out of it. It was just a bad matchup, man. And like kind of got swept, and like it was kind of obvious that the team was like just not, like, you know, just wasn't gonna win. And like game two went pretty quick, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I wasn't too mad at it. I was kind of like, I kind of knew what was happening, what was gonna happen. But round 9 was like really fun. Round 9 was probably like my favorite set of the day, honestly. Um, Noah Smith, really good team. Really good team. He had a Baxcalibur team. It was like Baxcalibur. I don't know who he had for. I don't remember who he had for his Trick Room setter. It might have been Indeedee. I think it was Indeedee. He had Rhyperior. I think it was like a Life Orb Rhyperior. That set, like, yeah, Life Orb Rhyperior. I brought Crest to the game to like to game 1 to try to like reset Trick Room. Did not work out. It was like Chien Pao. It was I don't remember his whole team. It was really good though. It was really good, like really good. Um, Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Ignore me. Yeah, it was King Gambit, Rapid Strike Urshifu, Cresselia, Rhyperior, Weezing, and Iron Bundle. Yeah, it was kind of tough, man. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, his team was really like really good. I didn't like going up against it. It was just really, it was really hard. Um, I think the I think the team wasn't bad. I think the team was like really good. Um, I think the main issue was just like I think it was great for like a best of one, like close, like best of one, right? But after that, like I kind of got to read on it a little bit. Like because he definitely got Trick Room set up right. Uh, but like even then, like after game 1, I didn't bring Crest because I was like, if he's gonna set up Trick Room, I'm just gonna bring Hydrapple in the back, right? Because I brought Crest to try to reset it game 1. I think I said that right. Um, Man, what a nasty team too. Woo. Um, but yeah, he kind of got cooked a little bit. But yeah, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good team. His Rhyperior was really good. He brought it specifically for the Raging Bolt mat, like for Raging Bolt too. I don't think it was like specifically for Raging Bolt, but like Raging Bolt definitely put in some work, man. Like let's not get it confused. It definitely put in some work against Raging Bolt. You know, was what I meant. Yeah, I game 1 I lost. Cause like King Gambit was just really strong. And I foolishly let Incineroar because I was like, he won't bring King Gambit in the front because I have Southern Wing and like I can just use close combat, and I have a dragon. I have bolts to go for, like, Draco Meteor. Like, if he Dragon Terras, like, and I'm not too worried about it. News alert, that surprised nobody. King Gambit is really fucking strong with Defiant. I'll tell you what though, like +4, +5. Oh, not +4. It was like +3, +4. Kowtow Cleave. It was either Kowtow Cleave or Sucker Punch. And my Slitherwing ate that shit. So hey, Slitherwing is doing his job. Go, you know what I mean? Yeah, I still lost game. But yeah, the tournament didn't really go that bad. Didn't make it a day 2, but I don't particularly care. I'm pretty chill about. I'm pretty chill with that. Uh, I definitely feel better about it now. Than I did like day 1, and like going there and like the experience was really good because like I ran into a lot of people, I was talking to a lot of people, and they kind of made me feel better about going 4 or 5 like at my first regional, you know, and like a lot of them were just saying like it's not that bad, bro. Like just like kind of relax, it's really not that bad. Um, it could have been worse, man. Uh, and I agree. I think I definitely could have done worse. Like there were some people that definitely did worse than me. Um, oh, over here. Uh, I think that I should have gone for the trick room. I don't know why I didn't do that. Well, yes, I do. It was yeah, but yeah, I felt better about it, and like knowing that I could do as well as I did before, and like I'm going in here like I wouldn't say I went underprepared, but like I wasn't as ready as I probably should have been, and I was kind of stubborn, and like I think I should have made some team changes like beforehand. Like I said before, uh, definitely should have put Fergarath on the team. Like when I was thinking about it, because like I didn't want to deal with priority. First, I was like, Indeedy's really good. You kind of can stick on the field. You set up psychic terrain, but like that starts to mess with your own like priority, like fake out, like thunderclap. I didn't have a lot, but like it was more than enough to like start messing with like some of my own team and like my own kind of like things I had going on. So Ndidi like kind of became not the call. Plus, it really wasn't like, or at least the way I built mine, I guess it wasn't bulky enough to like actually like deal with some of the bigger problems that were out there that could just kind of like handle it like that. And I thought about Farigiraf, but I didn't add it because I wanted Crest, and this Crest was just bulkier. And I was like, I want a bulky Pokemon that can stick around forever. And then like it stuck around forever, and then couldn't do anything, when I needed it to. So definitely a bit of stubbornness on my side. I mean, like the thing is, like I still could have ran Crest because it sets up psychic terrain. It has it can set up psychic terrain manually, right? So I can like go for fake out, set up psychic terrain, and then I can go for like trick room or whatever. But like that makes you have to drop like protect or like another move, right? Most likely, and like I say another move, but it's most likely protect, right? And you drop protect because like Crest is tanky enough to like just kind of like take the hit without like take the hit. It doesn't really like need protect, but like you don't want to like. But then it's like sometimes you have to burn the Terra in order to like not die. So like it kind of made a weird in game, and like Crest with protect is just another like it. I had a lot of people who try to read into like going for Crest because like it's just bulky. You don't really want to protect it. You can like go for chip or whatever, but like no, Crest actually like was pretty good. Um, it had like it lasted like a really long time. It was really good. It was a really good Pokemon. Um, I think like that was like I think that was mainly it. Just like me playing better and like not being a stubborn bastard when it comes to like team building. like changing my mons. I think that was really it. Um, Other than that, like there really wasn't much to like. I think like there wasn't like much I did wrong or that. I mean, I'm sure the team could use improvements. Cause I'm sure you'll have a lot like some people would be like, well, drop Slitherwing because if you drop Slitherwing, then you can add a good Pokemon to the team. Wrong. Slitherwing is a good Pokemon. Let's stop lying. It's hard. It's hard being a Slitherwing fan, man. You just kind of run. It's hard for you to just run it, man. Like man, what a match. But yeah, day two was really cool. Watching Wolf Glick to get go on a tear was freaking crazy, right? Wolf Glick was like really good. He just kind of did his thing, and it's like you kind of just have to, and like when he goes and just like does his own thing, you kind of just gotta accept that, bro. Like when he goes and like just goes on a tear, he's just like, well, I'm gonna win the tournament, bro. It's just kind of like, okay, dude. Nobody can really stop you. Um, yeah. Still, it was so. I'm still so embarrassed by doing that. I don't think I'll ever forget that amount of embarrassment. Um, but yeah, it was like a great learning experience. Evan, the guy I was talking to earlier, that was my round three opponent. Like I think I said it before, but yeah, I got like Discord and like we're talking about team building and stuff like that. I know for a fact he's trying to go to Knoxville. I know he wants to go to NAIC, and I'm really hoping he does well because like Knoxville is just like really like Knoxville. It was so hard to get into anyway because like after the tournament I was like, yeah, I want to go to another one. I'm ready. I'm hyped to go to another one, but I had to be honest. I didn't really my bank account was saying otherwise. It wasn't as happy as I was to go to another one. So Knoxville being full and like the like not being able to like register because it's like maxed out. Um, I'm not too surprised. Um, yeah, because like they reach like maximum capacity. So like I'm not mad. Good for my pockets. But like the next tournaments are like at Indianapolis. And it's like Indianapolis, it's like Vancouver, Indianapolis, and then we come back over to the East Coast. I think it's like EUIC, and then we come back over to the East Coast. It's like Orlando. So like I'm definitely planning to go to Orlando. NAIC is in New Orleans this year, which is like that's new. Like, well, I don't think it's new, but like, well, it might be new, but I'm not sure. But like, it's been a while since we've had it in a different like city. So I definitely want to go there and experience that for the first time too. Um, I think Orlando's really gonna be fun. I think Orlando's gonna be fun. I really want to do good there, but I think my biggest issue is like the regulation change. I'm not I'm not gonna be happy about it for sure, but I really like Regulation F. Like, oh, it's the oh my god, bro, it's not the server one. Ignore that buffer. Yeah, I just I don't know, man. It's kind of weird right now. I gotta find a way to make better money. I want to. I know I need to stream more often and more consistently at the very least. I'm not very good at it. I just think, man, I don't know, man. I just the regulation change is gonna beat me up for sure. I really do like this regulation. Um, we'll see what happens because I'm pretty sure we're going to like a restricted format. Heading into like UIC or something like that. Man, yeah. Now that you mention it, yeah, pretty sure we're heading to like a new format. Maybe even before UIC, but definitely like leading at the very least leading up to UIC will be in a new regulation. Probably gonna get legendaries. It's gonna be annoying, but it is what it is. I'm not too mad about it. Oh man, that's gonna really suck. But I'll see what I can do. Because I don't think I'll build a bad team, but like I just have to see what happens. But Regulation F is really fun. I've definitely been enjoying it for the most part. I think you just have well, shit, dude. Okay, then do your thing, I guess. I guess I took too long? Question mark. I mean, dude, you got a weird ass fucking team. I'm not trying to. Okay, whatever. Well, okay, that was a botch match, but oh man. But yeah, Orlando's gonna be really interesting. I know like a couple of like top players are planning to go there. We'll see how I do. We'll see how they do. I'm keeping an eye out, especially like on the meta leading up to that for sure. Okay, this what makes because I think I still. But yeah, like for the longest time, it's been like I get it though, because like I was kind of young, I was like preteen, teenager, and didn't really know any travelers like that. It was just like, to be fair, we didn't really have the money to go to the best anyway. So like I'm not even like super mad. I think it honestly I think it was in my best interest that I didn't do that, right? It was like really like I was yeah, man. Yeah. It is not kind of weird, because like and now I'm older, like of course like she didn't like she does good. And like in a during events, she encouraged me to go, and just like yeah, get out. Like it was good for me to get out the house, like do something I really wanted to do anyway. I think it was really good time. No, he just had the okay. Come on then. Hmm. Okay, let's see what we can do before I can get this. Okay, let's see if I can get the win. Let's see if I can get at least one win before I end this stream. Please, for me. Man. Same 4. my fucking gosh. Oh my god, dude. Okay, yeah. The miss on the Heatran definitely just kind of fucking blows me over. Yeah. Cause if I get, the high horsepower into Heatran, I get the knockout there, then it's just knock off and high horsepower, and he can only hit one at a time. So, oh my god, dude. Missing the high horsepower is just. I mean, that's what you get for running inaccurate moves. It's like 95. It's like 95 accuracy. So like the one time I needed to hit, like that 5% chance to miss. That's what it does to me, man. Okay. Oh, okay. That was that. Oh man, I'm not even like. I can't even like be really like too mad because like, eh, I did everything right. There was not really a bad option I made. I just kind of missed the fucking like high horsepower, and like missing that shit really fucked me up. So yeah, man, it just kind of fucking sucks. But you know what can you do? I want to end on a win, but I'm like almost 3.5 hours in. Uh, yeah, and it's like 11, almost 11:30 at night. Yeah, it might be time for me to call it a day. Might be time for me to call it. Um, it is what it is. Yeah, Charlotte was great. Really enjoyed it. I do plan to go to Orlando and probably most likely going to NAIC. Uh, but yeah, like if you haven't gone to one of these, like definitely consider it. Had a great time. Would definitely recommend it to anybody. So yeah, like don't be afraid to go. It's really fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, man, it was great being able to stream. It's great having like the people up here. That's pretty much it, man. I'll catch you guys soon, hopefully. Well, not hopefully. I'll catch you guys soon, for sure. For now, TTYL, ta ta for now.